Y'all remember when those dudes broke out of Louisiana? 10 of them.
No.
No, you'll remember. This was a big news story. 10 dudes broke out of Louisiana, and they left graffiti on. They left. Was it Louisiana? Guys, that was Louisiana, right? 10 guys escaped.
When was this?
This was the biggest news. This is one of the biggest news stories of the year.
What?
Sorry, this was one of the biggest news stories of the year. 10. Oh shit! What is this? This was one of the biggest news stories.
It always equals a band show.
Yeah. Okay. Hold on. So hold on. Like 10 prisoners escaped New Orleans. Yes. Yeah. It was Louisiana. Well, they just caught the final one.
Oh shit!
So he's been on the run for 5 months. Okay. He's been captured after 5 months. I mean, look at him. I was thinking that this dude would have different color hair, probably like a sex change, you know what I mean? Because if I'm on a run, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
You're becoming a woman.
I'm just saying, like your balls serve you, when you're free, okay?
Is that what that wig's for over there?
No, I'm just saying, if I'm running, I mean, like, is anything wrong with that?
No.
You know what I mean? It would help to pitch my voice too. Hey, how you doing? Can I have some cocoa butter, please? You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Okay?
I think that needs to be better.
Well, I need to work on my voice?
You need to work on your voice.
Okay. But look how gangster this motherfucker is, though. All right, so this is him here.
They got him in Atlanta?
Yes, they got him in Atlanta. Okay, we could go more into the story and see what's up, right? But just watch this video. The internet never fails, okay? There's always someone out there. Now you gotta understand, not only will he do the time that he already had, he can pay for this 5 months. And they spent a ton of money trying to find this dude, so all that's gonna come up, you know?
Before, what did they do to end up in prison?
Murder. Oh, none of these dudes was light. These was heavy hitters, okay? But obviously he's the smartest one, because one of them jump out of jail, right, guys? Escape. And the next day, this dude on live stream, yo, what's up? Your boy's free. Skyyjohn in the building. I'm free. Look at me. Do I sound American?
No.
Look at me. I'm free, mother. No, I don't really.
You sound like something.
Look at me. I'm free. Look at this. I'm on the block. I'm like, the police was like, is this real? This AI? Police was asking, is this AI? Is this dude this dumb? Yes, he was that dumb. But this guy was apparently the smartest of the group, right? So let's watch this.
Oh my God.
I mean, he don't look that bothered, right? My boy just chilling.
Oh. That's really funny.
He ain't look that bothered, right? My boy just chilling. He wasn't running. He was there.
So these guys met in prison?
Yeah,
They all murdered people.
I mean, I don't know if they were from the Louisiana area. Probably not. But yeah, they I don't think all of them were murders, but they were all like serious things. You know what I mean?
How did they escape? Do we know?
Broke through the fucking sewer system on a wall or some crazy shit. I can't remember. But you don't remember this, Lex?
I don't know why I don't remember this.
We discussed this because, like, I mean, this was the news story, for a little bit, for a couple of days back there.
Maybe I vaguely remember this. I don't know.
For a couple of days back there, dude, this is all people were talking about because the citizens were nervous, They were like, oh my God.
How long ago did this happen? How long did they escape?
He's been on the run for 5 months.
5 months.
Yeah.
And he's the final one.
Yeah, he's the final one. So let's look.
The arrest tonight after 5 months on the run. The suspect convicted of double murder, the last of 10 escapees to break out of that jail in New Orleans, found several states away. And tonight you're going to see the images of the standoff. Authorities actually using gas canisters to move him through the house to arrest him. Here's Faith Abube.
Tonight, 5 months after a brazen jailbreak in New Orleans, a convicted double murderer now captured at this home in Atlanta, ending a multi-state manhunt. SWAT teams surrounding 28-year-old Derek Groves, the last of 10 escapees, a tip leading to an hours-long standoff.
We deployed a number of canisters of gas to help move him throughout the house.
A police canine finding the murderer in a makeshift crawl space, according to officials. This was the dramatic scene back in May. Stunning surveillance video showing those 10 inmates escaping. Officials say they opened a faulty cell door, ripped a toilet off the wall, squeezed through a gap, and left this taunting message scribbled above the hole. Too easy.
Tonight, great grammar.
Is grateful no one was hurt.
And David, Groves will be transferred to Louisiana to face more charges. David.
Faith Abube reporting tonight. Faith, thank you.
Faith Abube. Okay, anyway, so 5 months, but look here, being, what's up, Philly in the house? Wow, double murder, yeah.
What's up, Big C?
So all of these guys had like serious charges. None of these was like the dude was jaywalking and was doing like, 2 days in jail. Okay, this was none of that. These were all heavy hitters, right? But now let's be very clear. When these dudes escaped, because he needed help, there's no way you can hide by yourself. Even if you have money, it becomes difficult, right? But Brittany say, wow, he black too. Somehow he lived. All of them lived, Brittany. None of them got shot, dude. They only put up so much of a fight. But what was I gonna say? Like, you gotta understand, people helped him. So whose house is that? You see what I'm saying? And that means all the people in that house who knew that he was there, they now felony fucking charges.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying? So if I'm on the run and I call you, you gotta be real careful answering. But see, I wouldn't call you.
Who would you call? Who would you call out of the girls? Let's play that game. Who would you call to hide you?
I'm not calling any one of you.
Okay.
You're gonna encounter me in a different way.
Okay.
I can catch you somewhere and be like, Lexi, I need money. You know what I mean? I'm not coming to stay with you.
And I will say, Sky, I don't have any.
You can give me what's in your wallet. I can ask you, right? But it ain't gonna be like, hey Lex, look, I need a little bit of help, right? Because you need to be able, if this is ever discovered, that I force you to fucking do this. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I basically kind of gotta rob you a little bit. I'm not gonna beat you up or nothing like that. I just be giving you shit, right? And so it can be very clear by camera that you had nothing to do with this.
Okay, gun to your head. One of the girls has to hide you. Gun to your head, you have to choose one.
Janessa's gonna be the best liar, hands down.
Yeah.
I've watched her and she's very talented at her bullshit.
She is good, and I also think that she would be the best in an emergency situation. She stays pretty calm.
If the police was questioning Janessa, she could sit there and fuck with them for like hours. You know what I mean? Because
she can lie.
Yeah. So she good at that. But see, the thing is, if I'm going to escape jail, you can't do that shit last minute. Because basically, when the 10 of them ran, right, it looked as if some dudes was planning some shit and maybe some other dude saw what was going on, but you're like, fuck it, let me go. Like the movie Prison Break. Mm-hmm. Like, me, you and someone else were the main planners, but 10 other dudes in here's like, oh fuck, we coming out too. You see? And actually, that's not bad. I tell you why that's not bad, because if you got that could go either way though, because when 10 dudes escape, they all violent, the whole city is scared. But maybe if you have one guy, maybe it's a little less. Mm-hmm. But I don't know, the city's still afraid, but that's 10 different leads for the police to follow. So the smartest dude is the one who's gonna survive last the longest. But I can be honest, he shouldn't have even been in the States.
I was just gonna say that.
That motherfucker should have been gone.
If I escape from prison, I'm fucking getting the hell out of America.
Yeah, but then you gotta understand now. All of us could say this shit. You say, good job snitching on. Janessa to get away. Meanwhile, Shayla's call ICFBI. That's guy just in
case.
CPS. He's done something. Okay, see, here's the thing though. If you could do this prison break shit, you gotta plan in advance. Because here's what you need. You need money in certain places. Like even if I have $1 million in my fucking bank account, right? I can't touch that.
No.
Because that's probably frozen. And wherever the withdrawal is made, the police can be looking. And you can't, even if I give you my credit card and say, hey, go to this machine.
This is why you have to take out the money before you do the crime.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. No, but not even before you do the crime. Remember, they're already in jail. I think that there have to be drops. You need someone on the outside. And you got to be like, hey, dude, I need this here, this here, this here, and you have a plan of where you can go. And guys, I mean, we talking like we all go to jail and can fucking escape, because that ain't easy to do. The going to jail part hard, the getting out part is even harder, right? You got to get out of the country. And how do you do that? Because now, if you in someplace else, I mean, if they don't speak your language, you can stand out. So you need to be astute enough to be able to pick up a language really fucking quick, okay?
Yeah.
And to
based on
hide.
the grammar with the too easy,
Yeah.
I don't know that.
And also, so I would not, no, I can't go to the Bahamas because that's where you can expect me. And the Bahamas small.
Where would you go? Thailand?
Dude, like, yeah. Here's the thing, race also plays a part in this. You can't be the lone white guy in a particular community, nor can you be the lone black guy or the lone, you know what I mean? So you blend in best if the people around there look like you. So I need to go someplace black, you know? But then I can't go too black, right? When I say too black, y'all going, what is he talking about too black? If I was to go to fucking South Sudan right now, I'm a light-skinned motherfucker in there. Like, I stand out, and they all taller, and their body type's different. Like, I can't hide amongst certain Africans because the features are too distinct. Like, to some people, like, all of us look alike, dude, we fucking do not.
You could go
like,
to Jamaica.
Yeah, but then again, the motherfuckers in Jamaica, I mean, yeah, I can hide on Jamaica, kind of.
Can you do an accent? Jamaican?
Yeah, I could do that better than I could do American, so I'd be able to play there.
All right, let's hear
But then
it.
I gotta know people there.
You'll make friends.
No, but I need money too. I need money too. Like, dude, like you land in a place, right? Like, look here. Okay, imagine this. I land in LA, right, to hide out. Let's just say I run it from the Bahamas to LA. I under the freeway. You see what I'm saying? I homeless overnight, and nothing wrong with that. That's a good hiding out to learn the bearings of the place and kind of figure it out. But
You could meet the other homeless people, and then they'll have liquor probably, and then you can make something for them.
okay, that's not a dumbass idea. Because here's another thing. If you can run, you need to change everything about your personality. So number one, someone like me, I need to be significantly quiet,
So you'll
hardly
be
talk.
funny.
That's number one. No. Good try though. So no talking. No working in a bar or restaurant or anything fucking drink related, okay? I gotta leave that life's done. Like,
All
you
right,
have to change your personality.
So what are you doing now?
I don't fucking know. Like, you just gotta figure this shit out. And this is significantly harder now because of like all AI shit with facial recognition. Like, even if I change some shit, dudes will still know. But it can be done. But dog, like there's books on how to hide and change your identity that you could buy. And like different YouTube channels even cover shit like that.
Have you read any of them?
I looked at some of them, but dude, it's so fucking hard. And you have to be a completely different person, you know? Hispanics come in all colors. But Gilbert, you have to be where those Hispanics are that are that color. And you have to be able to blend so you don't fucking stand out like a sore thumb. Like in the Bahamas, I'm from Nassau, that's the main island, right? 150-something thousand people on that. I don't know, maybe more. All right, you could go to Nassau and blend in because there's 100-something thousand people, you could hide a little bit better. But them outer islands and those smaller communities where you got a few hundred people, 1,000 people, motherfucker, you stand out like a sore thumb, you know? Drake's defamation case against UMG so far got dismissed. At the same time, this lets Drake know you can now do anything you want to try to kill a career. So he can go harm himself. He go hard as a motherfucker himself, yeah. So his defamation case got tossed? Shit. They tried to hurt Drake. That's one of Lexi's favorite artists, so let's leave him alone.
Not really. Not necessarily.
But one last thing on this prison break shit. The one dude that really surprised me that he did not run was Bernie Madoff. You remember when he got arrested? Mm-hmm. Okay, guys, you understand? This dude stole 50 fucking billion. He wasn't investing, okay? Like, basically you go to him with a ton of money And it's a Ponzi scheme, you know what I mean? The new money pays the old money. Like this how this dude was doing it. 50 billion, that is no small sum of money. I think that's the largest Ponzi scheme in America thus far. I don't think anyone beat that yet, right? And if I was doing that, which I wouldn't do, because he's a Jewish dude, and he was even robbing the Jews. You know what I mean? Like, you would think that dudes would have like at least a little bit of loyalty to their own community and only go at us Gentiles. He didn't give a fuck. He was robbing everybody, right? But I mean, like, you would think that this dude would have money in this place and in this place and in this place and in this place. So the minute, because you listen, if you're doing a Ponzi scheme, you can get fucked, right? Especially now, because here's when the most dudes go to jail, whenever there's a recession. So 2008, all the Ponzi schemes blow up, right? Because the country's in recession. So even rich dudes need their money. So now they calling Lexi being like, hey, give me my money back. And so now you got 1,000 calls the same day that you can't fucking pay. And so it's blown. So you know that's gonna happen. So you can see like in the next year or two, a bunch of Ponzi dudes get busted again because we get to that point where people are now like, oh shit, I need my money because the economy's bad. But Bernie didn't.
Did he get life?
He got 150 years. He died in prison.
Oh, he died?
Yeah, he recently died. He died a year or two ago. Oh my God.
You okay? Eddie Blue, you can't taste the green.
It stops the choking.
Choke to death. Oh.
You could choke to death. Okay, we can try that. That's a unique angle. Eddie Blue, you can't taste the green, but you choke to death.
You know what?
What?
There has to be some people that get arrested and they actually liked prison.
Yeah, some dudes don't want to come out. I watch a prison show on MSNBC, right? And the dude had a week left, right? 2 weeks left, okay? And he was doing years at a time. 2 weeks left. And then he get in a huge fight over something petty, right? Like some small shit. So they add like they didn't add a bunch of time, a little bit more to him, right? And all the other prisoners and the guards were talking, saying that he's doing this because he doesn't want to go. He doesn't want to go. And so, guys, they release him. Listen to this shit. They release the dude. The dude literally goes down the street from the prison he was released at and robbed the fucking gas station or some shit. And the police took him, right? And so, but see, he institutionalized. He's been in and out so long that his life on the inside, he can't function outside. The outside's scary for him, I mean, and this is a gangster-looking motherfucker, right? This dude hard. You could see the streets in him, but like, he can't be outside. Like, to him, this being out here like this don't work. He need to be in.
Think about it. He doesn't need to worry about working. I know they have like jobs that they do in prison or whatever, but got some place to sleep, probably made some friends, could eat, work out. I mean, I don't know.